high value men will go after single moms. Don't fight me on this because I'm a living proof. High value men want children, and real men are gonna love children as their own, even if it's not their own.
Also today with women, the women are gone so disrespectful of themselves.
We don't have the means to take care of your child because they're broke bums, and we don't want those men anyway.
You need to be passport cis. You'll find a traditional man who wants to protect, profess, and provide.
I showed my friend, I said maybe this is like a mistake.
He called her a beautiful pig. Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get my videos as soon as I release them. Let's hop right into it.
High value men will go after single moms. Don't fight me on this because I'm a living proof. Not in my own life, but somebody that I know. A high value man knows his value and his worth and what he brings to a woman. There's going to be no child that is going to interfere with that.
You know, women got to understand this is not 1960s, right? Guys, naturally, especially if they're single and childless, wants a woman that'll have a baby for him. They don't want to take care of someone else's kids.
He ain't lying.
I'm going to let her finish.
High value men want children, and real men are going to love children as their own, even if it's not their own. So you having a child is now an addition to their entire family that either they were seeking, that they wanted, or they were looking to create in the future. Now you have a child, and that's part of my family, and we're all a family. That's what a real high value man is. So if you ever hear a guy saying like, oh, you have a child, or, oh, I don't want nothing to do with that, that means one, they're not going to love your child, and they're just looking at you as a piece of meat, not as their family. And number two, they probably don't have the means to take care of your child because they're broke bums, and we don't want those men anyway. Now, mind you, I'm talking like I'm a single mom, but I know a lot of single mothers. And it doesn't always happen because you're irresponsible. It can literally happen. Get married, husband dies, now you're a single mother. Single widow, like whatever. But real, true, high-value men are going to be seeking or not avoiding someone because they're a mother. I think the real issue is that when people are dating and they're young, they're like, oh, I don't want to have a child and hang out with you at the same time. It's because they're children. And they're not high-value men, they're boys. Huh? Do not date these boys. You need to date men.
Only guys that are going for this is most likely men with children, right? If a man has a child, he may not mind selling for a woman that has a kid. But if it's a situation where a man doesn't have kids, he's not going to do it. And now, will there be none? No, of course there'll be some. But a lot of times that's not men's favorable situation. They don't want to do that. That's not their first choice. So they're not going to select it. And you see how they always say, oh, the man doesn't have money. Always go back to the insults, guilt, and the need to be right. It's a shame. Anyway, on to the next video.
There is nothing more icky than watching a guy walk out of Starbucks with a Frappuccino in his hand, like sipping on his green straw. Oh my gosh. Order a black Americano. Like a man. Dear.
Hi. Good, you? Can I do a vanilla bean frappuccino? Grande? And then can I get a pumpkin spice frappuccino? Grande? Do guys usually get frappuccinos? Like guys usually get frappuccinos? Yeah, I saw this thing. People were like, it's icky for guys to get frappuccinos. Yeah, I was weird.
Whatever you want to drink.
Here comes the hurricane. Oh! Katrina.
Hey, you need some help over here? Are you broken down right now? Oh yeah, I'll help you. I'll more than help you. You don't like my... Yeah, these are frappuccinos. What do you mean? It's icky to have frappuccinos. You don't want me to help you because I have frappuccinos? Figure it out yourself then.
He's being a fool, but he's right. I mean, most guys, a lot of guys, they go to Starbucks, they want frappuccinos, They want to get whatever they want to get. Now, for a woman to say a guy should just have a black Americano, it's like, how are you depicting a man's manhood off of what he's drinking? These new age women, man, something else. It's sad. But anyway, let's hop on to the next video.
Also today with women. The women are gone so disrespectful of themselves. Nothing matters. It's very sad, the world we live in. The women have no respect for themselves whatsoever. They should make men run all the way after them. If it's to the end of the earth, they should make them run after them, but they don't. It's all modern living as we're supposed to have it today. And all everybody thinks about is money. Money, money.
She broke down a modern woman, right? Money and fast sex. That's what it's all about, right? To where the women are 10 times worse than men. I mean, what are men to look forward to, right? Besides jumping on that plane and leaving. It's like, of course, you can find something, but when you talk about marriage and you talk about a bunch of other factors, it's very limited. And that's why I chose what I chose and the way I chose. And a lot of guys are starting to do the same as well. Let's hop on to the next video.
You're saying that you wouldn't be with a single mother that's a millionaire?
It wouldn't be my first option, no.
You said a millionaire wouldn't want to be with a single mother that's a millionaire.
If he can go ahead and get a girl that doesn't have a child, he'll prefer that, yes. Men are very different than women.
Facts.
Because when a guy comes into a woman's relationship or a relationship with a woman and she has a child, he's going to be expected to take care of that child to a degree. You don't just get with that girl, you get with that girl and that child. And here's the other thing you got to remember. If we break up, right, and I build a bond with that child, I now lose you and the child. And I can't have any type of parental rights to that child because it's your biological child, not mine. I'm a stepfather, so I have no rights to that child. So I lose you, the child, alimony, house, 50%. So it's an L for me. It's not worth the risk.
It's true. And this is to the other woman, right? Woman doesn't understand. It's a risk. A man doesn't have any say so on what happens with the child. Then when it comes time to discipline the child, oh, don't you touch my kid. You better not touch my kid. That's my baby. Why you treat my baby that way? So on and so forth, right? So how is it worth it to a man to take it on? And that was to the first video, right? To where a woman try to create scenarios. She doesn't even have a kid. But who knows? She's creating a scenario just in case she messes up. She falls right into the slot, right? But guys aren't trying to hear it. Men are wisening up and making the right decisions. And by any means, we'll do what we want and we'll do what it takes by any means necessary.
Hear me out. We need to be passport sis because we want a traditional man, right? If we go overseas and go over the country, maybe we'll find a traditional man who wants to protect, profess, and provide.
Not gonna happen. No, not gonna happen.
Oh, I think I'm on to something. I got a passport. Who now? I think I'm on to something. I think I'm definitely on to something.
Dating in Germany as a black girl. People, what they think of interracial dating or a white man dating the black girl is mostly like, the black girl is from a poor country. She's a poor girl. She's looking for a man to put her at the top. They are from poor countries. They're looking for papers, and that's why they're dating white men. And I've also noticed most of our black men here date white women. That's because white women are bolder. They say what they feel. They walk up to the black women like, hey, I like you. Can we go for a coffee? And stuff like that. But with the white men, it's hard. You're dating the white man or you're going to go on a date with the white man. Please, black girl, put money in your purse. Go out with money. White men or white German men, they always expect you to pay the bill. Like you guys are supposed to split the bill. You're going to pay what he eats and you're going to pay what you eat. So in general, if a German man invites you and it's like, hey, let's go and get a coffee or something, please put your money for your coffee in your bag.
You see that? They're making these women split the bill, especially, I'm sure, if they're from other countries, right? Let them see an American woman. They're going to be thinking, you probably make more than I do. Not everybody's going 100% traditional men like the first woman said, right? Not every guy's thinking like that. Sometimes it's worse. So, yeah.
Because when you get there, you're going to pay. You guys are going to split the bill. They don't do this thing of, oh, on the first day, the man is going to pay.
I kind of dated one Russian guy, and that guy had the guts to call me Krasivaya Sivinina. Damn! What? After a month or two, it got to a point where it was like minus 20 something. So he would tell me that we should go for a walk. And I would be like, ain't nobody about to go for a walk in this kind of cold weather. So he'd get angry. And the next day,
It says Vladimir Putin wanted to go on a walk in 19-degree weather.
there was a celebration. I don't know what they were celebrating in Russia, but I know he texted me and he goes, Доброе утро, красивая. Доброе утро, красивая Sivinina. I was so mad, you guys. I was so mad. I showed my friend. I said maybe this is like a mistake, or maybe.
Hold up. He called her a beautiful pig.
Emotional damage.
I wouldn't do that, but he did it. These guys in other countries are real, raw, and authentic. He's calling it like he sees it. Let a guy do that. Passport bros are saying, we leaving because we don't want to deal with the woman that have gotten out of shape and out of sorts. Now, over there, they'll tell you to your face. And these are not even women that are from, you can tell these women are from Africa or from somewhere else, right? Imagine, first woman, she says she wants to go over there and find a traditional man. These guys are so traditional. They will tell you the truth. Yes, traditional men tell their woman the truth. I tell my wife the truth all the time, and I take care of all of the bills. But at the same time, she does what I say. And not even like me just trying to tell her what to do. Of course, she has a voice. You get what I'm saying? She acts like you women don't act. And as you see here, they got to deal with the same things American women complain about.
I'm not translating very well, so I translated it on Google, and it's double. And he said, "Good morning, beautiful pig." Like, what the heck? Who?
I've been noticing a lot that majority of these passport sisters always end up going back to their countries because of their lack of success in dating overseas. But hey, when all has failed, you always got the green card bros in Jamaica who would love to marry a beautiful pig.
Passport sisters.
Well, not even that. Better yet, in Africa, right? Africa, like they want a little bigger. It's a lot different, but it's just not the same, right? Women keep making videos saying, yeah, we can go over there and find men to give us that traditional treatment. They want cooperation. What you do in U.S. won't fly. And listen, I'm not the one to crush women's dreams. I feel like if you want to make it happen, you can, right? But when you leave, you have to get on a man's program. I know a woman that I seen in the Philippines. What does she do? She got on that Filipino man's program. She's cooperative. There's I seen a woman that came from America that went to Thailand. What did she do? She got on this program. She humbled herself, and it worked. The thing is, you would have to humble yourself. Like what happened with the woman in Germany, right? That guy called her a beautiful pig. Obviously, he says she's beautiful. He probably is willing to go the distance, but she can't take that. He's telling you the truth. But anyway, man, thank you guys for watching. And if women want to make it happen outside, they have to learn to help themselves. But until then, guys, see you next video.